My name is Tyler Gingrich. I volunteer at the Pride Center here on campus. I'm also a pastor at All Saints Lutheran Church in Kelowna. We're a small community that has a statement of welcome that's explicit in its welcome of all people, including those of various sexual orientations and gender identities. And I'm involved with the Peace Seekers Campus Club. As the first Black Anglican Bishop of Cape Town, South Africa, Desmond Tutu said, "Be nice to the whites. They need you to rediscover their humanity." Tutu is a South African clergy person who became known in the 1980s for his activism against apartheid. We might say in our time and place here, be nice to the straight population, particularly those who are homophobic. They need LGBTQ people to rediscover their humanity. We are free in this country. We have legislation that protects the rights of minority groups in our population. It is not so, and it wasn't so for David Kato of Uganda. Uganda has allowed restrictive Christian groups that espouse anti-gay beliefs to make headway and wield influence in the country. Kato's name and photo were published in a small circulation Ugandan newspaper, along with the photos and whereabouts of other gay men and lesbians. On January 26th, Kato was brutally murdered, beaten to death, not long after winning a lawsuit against the paper that published his name. In Uganda, an anti-homosexuality bill was introduced in October of 2009, and if enacted, would broaden the criminalization of homosexuality by introducing the death penalty for people who have previous convictions, are HIV positive, or engage in same-sex acts with people under 18 years of age. On November 16, 2010, only a couple of months ago, a UN panel deleted a reference to gays and lesbians in a resolution introduced by Morocco and Mali. But on December 21st, thankfully, the UN General Assembly voted in favor of the United States' proposal to restore the reference to sexual orientation in a resolution opposing the unjustified killings of minority groups. A constitutional ban on gay marriage, civil unions, and domestic partnerships passed in the Iowa State House of Representatives on Tuesday afternoon, February 1st, just a week ago. What a way to start the month. While Iowa has been a leader in civil rights in the past, ending a ban on interracial marriage in 1967, for example, the recently elected members of the House made it a mission to overturn the 2009 Iowa Supreme Court decision that legalized same-sex marriage, some of the more restrictive voices concluding that such allowances would further lead to polygamy and incest. We have freedoms and rights in Canada. It's encouraging to see the It Gets Better campaign gain momentum on this continent. We are then to free others. How do we do that? I'm not talking about physically breaking people out of prison or going to war in regions that aren't just like us, but rather working on behalf of others with little or no voice, to give rights, to build public perception, to act in solidarity. I want to tell you that if you follow what some have said, that we are to live and let live, that is, just stay out of others' way, I want to tell you that you may be perpetrating injustice by your inaction. If your needs are met, if your rights are not being trampled, then you must speak up for the rights of those who cannot. Archbishop Desmond Tutu also said, "My humanity is bound up in yours, for we can only be human together." It's true. As we get to know one another, regardless of whatever attributes each of us has, we grow into ourselves. We must also allow others to get to know us. After all, I think that among the things we'll find out about each other, we'll realize that everyone's a little queer. Thank you.